Hello, good morning students. Sem 4 English, in which there is a grammatical topic which name is idioms and phrases. What are idioms and what are phrases? That we will see into this video. Idioms means exist in every languages. You called it in Gujarati रूढ़ी प्रयोग and कहवत. In our dialect, actually there is a difference between the language and dialect. In our dialect, most of words are using with the idioms, रूढ़ी प्रयोग, or with the phrases, it means कहवत. An idiom is a word or phrase that is not taken literally, like brought the farm. It doesn't mean that the person bought a farm, but has nothing to do purchasing real estate, but refers to dying idiom. Idioms are refers to a dialect or jargon of group of people, either in a certain region or a group. Actually, there is a word region. Region, it means area where a particular dialect are spoken with a common interests such as science, music, art or business. The first idiom, a blessing in disguise. Now, I will give you some idioms as an example. You have to write it and then after make a sentence upon that particular idiom. The first idiom is a blessing in disguise. It means good outcome from evil situation. Write an example of it. When Mohan topped the civil services exam, his failure in the CA foundation exam proved to be a blessing in disguise. It means blessing in disguise means it is called in Gujarati that you come out from a particular bad situation, evil situation. We called in Gujarati that saru thayu te na thayu tethi a thayu. It is like that. Second, a hue and cry. H-U-E, you and cry, meaning a noisy expression of public anger or disapproval. The public all over the country raised hue and cry over COVID injection. It means public disapproval. People are not agree with the government. At that time this idioms is used. The public all over the country raised hue and cry all over for the pandemic situation. Third one, all in all. Considering everything that has happened, or second meaning, taking everything into account. Example, all in all, the business partnership of Anup and Shamangala bore good profit. It means taking everything into an account. Good. Fourth one, as busy as be. It means very busy. In a purposeful and pleasant way. Hardworking. Example, Mrs. Malini seemed as busy as be on the day of her daughter's marriage. We called in Gujarati that I have no time to take a breath also. At that time, as busy as be. As you see that the bee is always seems to walk like an ant. So the idiom is used there when a person is very busy at that time. Fifth one, at the 11th hour. It means the latest moment possible before it is too late. Example, I always start doing my assignment at the 11th hour. It means as soon as possible, at the last moment. Next, at the spur of the moment. It means occurring or done without advance preparation or deliberation. Or we can say that without any advance preparation a person do that, like in Shighra Vrakrutva, at that moment only. Be it any kind of problem, Om can provide a solution at sprung of the moment. Next, beat about the bush, BUSH. Discuss a matter without coming the point. It means there is no decision of that, only discussion is there. At that time this idiom is used. Beat about the bus, it means discuss a matter without any point, without coming any point. There is no result of that point. There is just only that particular discussion. Example, stop beating about the bus and tell me why you could not reach the school in time. It means don't give me excuses, just give me the particular reason that why are you not going to school. Wait a minute, then we will go ahead about the idioms. Sorry for interpret. Now we go ahead about the next idioms. Born with a silver spoon. It means someone who is born into privilege and wealth. Write an example of it. Riya does not need to work for a living. She was born with a silver spoon in her mouth. Next, by hook or by crook. It means by any possible task, by any possible means. Example, I have to improve my handwriting by hook or crook. I need to buy this laptop by hook or crook. Next, by leaps and bounds. With rapid progress, it means the progress is very increasingly at that time, very fast at that time. The project was completed by the company by leaps and bounds. As you see that the cases of COVID increased by leaps and bounds. Next, child's play. It's a very easy idiom, and we also used in our life that what is child's play? A task which is easily accomplished. Example, setting up a successful business is not child's bath. Clearing CA exam is not child's play. Next, fleet on foot. It means very quickly, very quick. Example, Rahat is afleet of foot. Give her any job and she will accomplish it in second. Very quickly. Next, hat trick, meaning the scoring of 3 goals in one game. We oftenly said that in a cricket he made hat trick. He made hat trick. At the same way, scoring of 3 goals in one game by a single player. Example, Harbhajan Singh hat trick and saved the match. Harbhajan Singh took a hat trick and saved the match. Next, he one knows. It means used to emphasize that one does not know something. Used to emphasize that one does not know something. Example, only heaven knows how Sia will pass this examination. As we said that only God knows, at the same way heaven knows. Himalayan task, universally large, or huge large, extremely large. Mountainous, making kids have a healthy diet is a Himalaya task, because in this era children oftenly demanded for the fast food, so give them healthy diet is an Himalaya's task, a very complicated task. Next, ifs and buts. It means conditions and objections. In his presentation, he already mentioned all the ifs and buts that the company might rise to his proposal and resolved them also. Next, in a nutshell, very briefly, giving only the main points. Example, please state your point in a nutshell. Nutshell, it means very briefly. You have not to describe the whole description, give point to point, just explain them in a point by point or a very briefly method. It is called nutshell. Next, keep it up. Keep it up to continue a good performance. Example, the guest of honor congratulated all the prizes winners and expressed his wishes that they would keep up the good work. Next, not be on speaking terms. Not be on speaking terms. Meaning, no longer in a relationship of open or willingly or ready. Communication because of reassessment or extrañament. Example: Shita and Geeta should not be given an assignment together. They are not on taking terms because they are not talking with each other. Due to their problem, we cannot give the assignments together. No longer in a relationship of open. Next, not one's cup of tea. A very nice idiom it is. Not what one's like or interested. It is called one's not cup of tea. If you are disinterested with thing, you cannot say that I am not interested in that. You can say that it's not my cup of tea. It is not my interested things. Example: going for a walk in the evening. It's not my cup of tea. To draw a picture. It's not my cup of tea. Next, now and then. From time to time. Example: the infant opened its eyes now and then before crying out loud. The infant opened his eyes now and then before crying out aloud. Next, on the top of the world. It means happy and elected. Radhika is on the top of the world today that she has got her choicest gown to wear on the topping day. Arunima Sima was top of the world when she reached at the Mount Everest. Happiest moment, happy and elated. Next, sailing in the same boat. B. In the same unpleasant situation as other people. Facing same challenges as others. Example: both friends were sailing in the same boat and one had no fund to continue his CS and the other did not have the capacity of it. How situation is? One has no money to complete his CS courses and one has no capability to complete his CS. So both friends are sailing in a one boat. Next, the devil's advocate. It means one who presents a counter argument or one who argues against something just for the sake of arguing or without actually being committed to the views. Example: Ram proved to be the devil's advocate when he opposed every proposal that was made at the general meeting. Next, the other side of the coin. The opposite aspect of a matter. Example: I like having a white car, but the other side of the coin is that it gets dirty soon. It means we can say that one coin, two sides. Not only other side but also the one side we can see, it is called one side of coin. To abide by, it means to tolerate. put up with. The competitors too must also abide by the judge's decision. The competitors too must also abide by the judge's decision. Now we go ahead about the phrasal verbs. To break down. To stop functioning. Meaning, my laptop broke down when I was just about to save my work. Next, to break out, it means to escape. An epidemic broke out in the city in the year 1989. To bring up, it means to intake a conversation on a subject. Rahul brought up the issue of reservation while talking to his teacher today. To call off, to cancel or abandon. We have called off the operations for tomorrow. To call on, pay a visit to. My friend called on me when he visited Delhi this year. To care for, feel concerned or interested, attach importance to something. Example, if you care for the feeling of others, they would also care for your in return. Next, to carry over. It means if something carries over or is carried over from the one situation into another, it has the same effect on the new situation as it had the old one. Example, if you carry over your work stress home, it no longer feels like you are at home. Next, to cure off, relieve or symptoms of a disease or condition. The dog was cured of tumor 3 days after they diagnosed it. They diagnosed it. Next, to drop in, to come without an appointment. Please do not let anyone drop in. I am doing some urgent work. Next, to get along with, it means to like each other. Example, they got along well and lived happily ever after. Next, to give up, it means to stop trying. Example, I gave up my efforts to pursue my boss to give me a new desk. Again, to give up, to stop trying. I gave my efforts to pursue my boss to give me a new desk because I know that he will not give me a new desk. That's why I lived my efforts. To keep one's eyes on, to monitor someone or something closely. The principal keeps an eye on every activity within the school premises during the school hours. Next, to lay down one's life, sacrifices one's life for a cause. The major who laid down his life for country was awarded Paramveer Chakra for his sacrificing work. The government gave him lie down on one's life. To look into, investigate. Please look into the matter and provide an appropriate solution. To make up, to forgive each other. The mother and daughter made up after a fierce fight. To meddle with, to involve oneself in a matter without right or invitation. My mother-in-law thinks it her right to meddle with every affair of my life. Next, to pass away, it means to die. Her father passed away when she was only 4 years old. Next, to put off, to postpone. Let's put off work and go out. I am dead tired. Next, to put up with, to bear or tolerance something or somebody. She is so patient that she can put up with anyone. Next, to shut off. It means to cause to begin or occur. The engineer set off the project in the presence of the director or the company. Next, to stand by, support or remain loyal. The husband promised to stand by his wife through thick and thin. Thick and thin is also an idiom, to ups and down like that. Next, to take away, it means to remove. Doctor took away all the patient's pain through his kind word. Last but not the least, to take over, to begin to do something that someone else was doing. Mr. Rohit Sethi took over as the new head of Dharma Production. So here we completed our grammatical point, which name is idioms and phrases. In our new video, we will go ahead about the story and poems. Have a nice day.